You can start this class by coming to a seated cross-legged position. If this is not comfortable for you, you can also do most of this class by just sitting in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Take a few moments here just to reconnect with your breath and to think about how you're feeling today, whether that's tired or energized, calm or anxious. Think about how you're feeling and why you may be feeling that way, and also think about how you would like to feel. As you inhale, lift your chin up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, turn your head towards the floor. So we're just going to do some slow head rolls, inhaling on the way up and exhaling on the way down. Think about moving your head by guiding it with the direction of your nose or chin. One last time going in this direction. As you finish exhaling on your way down now, prepare to go in the opposite direction. So inhale, move your head the opposite way, going up, and exhale, lower your head down towards the floor. You can go at whatever speed works best for you. We're just going to loosen our neck up a bit and slowly warm our bodies up. As you finish this exhale, you can bring your head back to center in a neutral position. On your next inhale, raise your right arm up above your head. And then as you exhale, tilt towards your left side, reaching your arm up and above your head. And feel that really nice stretch through your right side body, through your ribs, through your obliques. On your next exhale, float your right arm back down towards the ground and straighten your back up again. And then as you inhale, raise your left arm up above your head and exhale, reach across to the right side, stretching your left rib cage area and side. You can breathe freely here. On your next exhale, float your left arm back down towards the mat and come back to a neutral position. We're going to start stretching our legs and hips out now. So you can move your legs out in front of you so that they're kind of making a V shape. And it's okay if your legs don't stretch very far away from each other, just be comfortable. And you can place your hands back behind your butt or hips and sit up nice and straight. This may be enough of a stretch for you. This is as far as I could go when I first started doing yoga. So you'll probably feel a lot of a stretch right now in your hamstrings. If you don't, you can very slowly begin to tilt forward and reach your hands out towards the wall. And try and keep your back straight as you're doing so. You may need to grab a block or a pillow to give you some more space so that your back is staying straight. And just only go as far as you can feel this stretching sensation, but no pain. Feel free to breathe freely here, and don't forget to breathe. And as you're exhaling, you may be able to stretch a little bit further down into the pose if it's comfortable. Whether you are sitting up straight with your hands behind you or your hands are leaning in front of you, be sure to have your kneecaps facing up towards the ceiling and your feet are lifted up as well. On your next exhale, you can come back up to center by sitting up straight, and then take your right leg and bend it in towards your left thigh, so your foot's touching your thigh. On your inhale, raise your right arm up above your head, and exhale, lean over towards the left, again stretching that right side body through the rib cage area. As you can see, my bent knee is not touching the ground. That's totally, completely normal. I also want to mention that I never used to be able to even touch my toe by doing this, so if you can't reach your feet, that's okay too. As you exhale, come back to center, straighten out both legs, and then bend your left leg in so that your left foot is touching your right thigh. As you inhale, raise your left arm up, and then exhale, reach over towards your right side, stretching out your left side body and rib cage area. Take a few normal breaths here. And on your next exhale, you can lift back up to a neutral position and then cross both legs in front of you. Sit up nice and straight with your hands on your knees. And on your inhale, raise both arms up above your head. And then as you exhale, try and keep your back straight, but kind of lean your chest towards the ground. You can place your hands right in front of you on the floor, and this may be as far as you're comfortable with going. This is as far as my body's allowing me to go right now. I am feeling a slight weird sensation in one of my knees, so I'm not going to push it and go forward anymore. And you just want to keep your back straight, and you can feel that really great stretch through your hips. Remember to breathe here. Don't want to hold your breath. On your next exhale, you can come back up to a neutral position and then spread your legs out into that V shape again and kind of just shake them out. Shake your legs out, get them comfortable. Now switch legs so that the opposite leg is in the front this time. Sit up nice and tall and inhale, raise your arms up above your head, and then exhale, hinge at your hips, lean forward, touch your hands down to the ground. I'm really not leaning very far forward here, but this is enough stretch to feel that in my hips. If you'd like to get more of a stretch, you can lean forward more without rounding your back. You can use a block or books or pillow to give yourself some more space. And on your exhales, if you feel comfortable, you can stretch a little bit further into this position. On your next exhale, you can come back up to a neutral position and go ahead and spread your legs out again into a V, shake them out a little bit, and then switch your legs so the opposite leg is in front again. On your inhale, raise your arms up above your head, and then exhale, lean forward, again stretching the hips. So we're doing the same stretch again with both legs because we're warming our body up and we're able to stretch a little bit further and working on those muscles a little bit more. On your exhale, you can come back to a neutral position and then spread your legs out again so that you can shake them out, really shake them out, and then switch legs so the opposite one is in front again. And on your next inhale, raise your arms up above your head. Exhale, hinge at your hips, keep your back straight, and tilt forward slowly. On each exhale, you can stretch further into this pose a little bit if you would like to. If you don't want to, you can stay as far up as you would like. The thing about yoga is we're not comparing ourselves to other people, we're only working on ourselves. And the goal is not to get as deep into the stretch as you can so that you're flat, so that your legs are bent further or straightened further. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you are going as far as you feel that stretching sensation, but no pain. With time, we can work on getting a little bit deeper into each pose and stretching a little bit further to gain flexibility and to get a little bit further with the pose. But it's really not the goal. The goal is just how you feel in the moment with the stretch. On your exhale, you can come back up to a neutral position. And then spread your legs as wide as you feel comfortable doing so. You can place your hands behind you and lift your chest up a bit. Be sure that your knees are turned upwards towards the ceiling and breathe normally. If you want more of a stretch, you can place your hands in front of you, even just directly in front of you on the ground. That might be enough. And then as you exhale, you can continue to forward fold if you would like to. Again, I sound like a broken record, but be sure to try and keep your back straight. Even though it's tilting forward towards the ground, just do not round your back. We're trying to elongate our spine, so rounding the back kind of stops the elongation. On your exhale, you can come back up to a neutral position. If you have a towel or blanket or even a small pillow, you can grab it and if it's a towel or blanket, roll it up so that it's nice and cylindrical. Place it at the back of your neck, directly under your neck, not underneath your head, not under your shoulders either, and then lay back on that pillow. You can lower your legs down so that they're flat, and you want them to be hip distance apart or a little bit further than that. And you can lay your arms out on the ground flat with your palms facing up. If you're comfortable, you can close your eyes and just feel your body melt into the mat or the ground. Spend some time here now just listening to the music and feeling your chest rise as you inhale and lower as you exhale. I hope you enjoyed this yoga class and that the relaxed feeling you're feeling right now continues throughout your day. Be kind and spread compassion.